Alabama, outstanding offense, maybe one of the best offenses in college football history. 3 of the top 5 finalists for the Heisman. Just takeaways from that game against Ohio State last night.
I watched Alabama and I thought of the Chiefs a little bit. I think it's an interesting comparison that the Ohio State defense has had trouble all year. The Browns defense has had trouble all year. You thought both formulas for Ohio State last night and the Browns coming up is score with them, right? So it's 52-24. I'm more surprised by the 24 than I am by the 52. I didn't know how Ohio State was going to stop them. You almost wish that the Ohio State defense from a year ago, the Chase Young, Jeff Okudah, Damon Arnett, Jordan Fuller, Malik Harrison, Davon Hamilton defense, all those guys are in the NFL right now, that they would have gotten a shot at this offense. Because I don't know that they would have stopped it, but that they just were a little step short on talent this year. And then their scheme wasn't great. They ended up playing 4 linebackers a lot against this high-flying passing attack. They didn't play nickel defense very much that people might thought they have to do. But I do think they didn't really get to work out some of their defensive problems during the course of a truncated season. And the result was their defense kind of was what it was, and it wasn't good enough. So Bama's Bama. It's arguably the best team of the best coach ever. Saban's won 7 titles. This might be his best team. So sometimes they get you, man. And by the way, I did this research today. Everybody knows this. This is not great research. This is Nick Saban's first win over Ohio State at Alabama. Everybody remembers in 1998 when he beat him as the Michigan State head coach. But he'd beaten everybody. Ohio State was 1-0 against Alabama, Nick Saban. And so this is what Saban does to people. So if you're an Ohio State fan questioning the Buckeyes, you got Saban, man. But, welcome to the club.
How much did they miss Trey Sermon? Went out on the first play of the game. And, I mean, Master Teague did fine. But how much think they missed Trey Sermon?
I keep saying this. I know I'm not the only person saying it, but it reminded me a little bit of when Ted Ginn Jr. in the 2006 national title game against Florida got hurt on the first touchdown celebration. It's a tremendous skill player, but it also changes your game plan. Because I thought Trey Sermon's emergence the last 2 games against Northwestern and Clemson is what gave Ohio State the shot. I thought Ohio State had a shot last night, but the shot was to score with them, and score with them not just because you have a great passing attack, which we knew all year with Justin Fields, Chris Olave, and Garrett Wilson, but because Trey Sermon brought a dynamic running attack that balanced out this offense. Master Teague's solid. He's not dynamic like Trey. And Trey Sermon wasn't dynamic like that first month and a half. But Trey Sermon, man, he was karate chopping people when he got to the secondary. He was unbelievable. And to lose him like that, it doesn't mean Ohio State would have won. But I think they would have scored more than 24. And again, there was a time, right? I mean, you get down there. I thought they really missed Trey Sermon. They're down 21-14. They get in the red zone. Yep. They miss a throw to the end zone on first down. They run Master Teague on second down for 2 yards. They throw on third. They kick. They kick a field goal on fourth down to go down 21-17. I felt like if Trey Sermon's in the game, they run him there. They use him there in the red zone. They might get tied 21-21, and you just hang longer. It was huge to lose him.
Yeah, and it does. It alters everything that you're trying to do and affects a lot of different things. All right.